Hello. Well, we all know how hard it can be to get the wiper arms off these old CJs and other vehicles, classic vehicles with this older style. Well, I think I came up with a way to make it a lot easier. Stay tuned. As you know, these old style wiper arms, they have pressure against the glass all the time, and which makes it a little harder for cleaning because you got to use both hands, and it makes it a little more difficult to get it off of the nub here. Typically, as you know, you get a block of wood and a screwdriver and start prying, but that is not the most sophisticated way to go about it. And when you go to put it on, if you don't get it in the right spot, then you got to do that all over again. But I believe I've come up with a better way. Okay, well, when I was trying to think of a better way, I remembered the old 1968 Cougar, and I've actually had this car for several years. It's not a runner right now, but when it had those same old style wiper blades. And there again, you had to get the block of wood and try and pry them off, and it was just a headache. So what I did was, we'll go to the next video. Well, on the old car here, it also had the same type of wiper arm that you had to, essentially get a block of wood and pry. Well, I found out about that in the 80s, the Fords and probably various other manufacturers went with a wiper blade that you essentially can pull up. Then you pull this little piece here out, and then it sits out. And essentially you can also pull it off. Well, and then of course to put it back on, push it down, pull, and you're good to go. So essentially the 80s wiper arm fits on the older Ford nub. Because like I say, I think I got these used out of a salvage yard, I believe from a Ford Escort. But anyway, I tried them on the Jeep, but the nub here, unfortunately, is the Ford is bigger. So it wasn't going to work, even though I don't think the rest of the arm would have worked either. But I did come up with an idea. Okay, so based on the wiper and pulling the little slider out, which interrupts the movement, what I've done, I've drilled a small hole right there, plain old nail, put that in there, let go, and it interrupts the movement so it stays out, and you can pull it off. Put it back on, take the pressure off, and it works. And the little clip on the back clips like it always has, so you're good to go. I did put some WD-40 in here on the nub to make it move easier, but there again, and if you just want to move it to clean, of course it's not touching. I'll do a still shot so you can get a little closer look at that. So this is what I came up with. As far as the hole size, I think I used a 5/64 drill bit, but it's really nothing specific. You just need a small hole and a small something to put in it, a nail, maybe a larger size paper clip, something that size. I could have even probably just used a 16th drill bit, would have been better for the particular nail I got. But anyway, seems to work. So subscribe, or maybe at least like, and we'll go from there. Thank you for watching.